Okay, so a couple of days back, I asked for a few suggestions for movies to watch because I was really bored, and I got a lot more suggestions than I thought I would. Thank you for that. And so far, I finished eight. There are more to go, but I thought I'll make a short video. I've been putting up stories about these movies that I've been watching. I just thought I'd make a video to kind of elaborate a bit more on this. So the first one is Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill, don't watch it. There are better comedy movies out there. Don't watch it. It's basically Adam Sandler and Adam Sandler in a wig. Okay, they're supposed to be twins. They go through some issues and all that stuff. Al Pacino plays a fucked up character. I don't know why he agreed to it. I have no idea, and I probably never will. He's an amazing actor, and I feel like he shouldn't have done it. Yeah, horrible choice. And my favorite character in that is the Indian kid who just keeps taping stuff to his body, like a chicken leg, lobsters, a guinea pig. Like I don't know what the basis is. I don't know why he does it. There's no explanation why he has that tendency, but he does it, and I love it. Right. The next movie, Instant Family. This one came out in 2018. But this, I think, of all my suggestions, of all my recommendations, I think this one is my favorite one. Like a beautiful film, and if you haven't watched it yet, please go watch it. It's really good. It talks about adoption and not just very superficially. Like it explains about it in detail. It explains about the stigma, the issues faced by people who want to adopt, and the way people around them perceive adopted children. It talks about everything, but in parts where it has to be lighthearted, and in parts where it has to be serious, it is serious. So it's a beautiful movie. You have to watch it. And it's also based on a true story, yeah. And towards the end of the movie, they actually show a photo of the actual family based on which this movie was made. So yeah. Next movie I watched was Titan AE, which came out in 2000. Now this, if I was a kid in 2000, I would have been blown away by this movie. Like, it's really good. It's very creative, like you're in space. It's a post-apocalyptic world where a race of aliens known as the Dredge have destroyed Earth, and the cast, like the lead actor and actress, is voiced by Matt Damon and Drew Barrymore, and it's good. They've done a good job. It's a nice movie. So watch it. Yeah. And next one, Rush Hour. Rush Hour, the trilogy, right? So I'm pretty sure I don't have to say anything. You guys already know how great it is. And I watched the first one again. I think this is my third or fourth time watching it. And that is Jackie Chan in his prime with Chris Tucker. Like, it's beautiful chemistry. I don't think any other two guys could have done that role better. These guys just nailed it. And Jackie Chan, fun fact, like, I don't know how many of you know or have played Tekken, the fighting game Tekken. And in Tekken, there's a character, Lei Wulong. He's a detective. So he's actually inspired by Jackie Chan's character. Like the whole Hong Kong cop thing was actually inspired by Jackie Chan's movies. And yeah, you guys already know about that movie, so I'm not saying much about it. Turning Red. The next movie that I watched was Turning Red, which came out this year in 2022. Now, this actually surprised me because I saw the trailer. I just thought it was this girl with magical powers. But the movie actually talks a lot more about stuff relating to menstruation, and it has characters. It has, I think, 2-3 characters who are from the LGBTQ community, and it deals with family issues. It deals with a strained relationship between a mother and her daughter. It deals with how we have to try and become who we want to be, but at the same time try and respect our parents' wishes, finding a balance between that. I think something which we can all relate to some extent. It's a good movie. It's really nice. And it was also the movie is set in Toronto. So I actually like it's set in Canada. My brother's whole family is in Canada. So yeah, I like that small part of it. And then I watched Sing Street, which came out in 2016. Fun fact is, before I even saw the movie, I did listen to the soundtrack of the movie from Wink Music, and my favorite song is Drive It Like You Stole It. Like, if you haven't listened to the soundtrack of the movie, I recommend you do, because pretty much all the songs in the movie is really good. and it's set in the 80s, which is like my favorite period. And yeah, it's really good. Like they even have features of the hit songs from that era, like Aha's "Take on Me," "Gold" by Spandau Ballet. It's nice. If you love music, watch this movie, right? I mean, even if you aren't a huge music buff, I'm pretty sure you like this. Then I watched Benji, which came out in 2018. Now, we all know that we know. I mean, it's a fact. We all watch animal movies for the animals. Like, there's not really much story. It's the same story pretty much every time. Like, two kids, they find a stray dog or a stray animal. They want to keep it. The parents are strict. They say no, and then some stuff happens, and then the parents start loving the dog, and they're like, you can keep it. So it's the same thing here as well. There's kidnapping and stuff involved in between, but yeah, that's basically it. Benji. My favorite scene would be, in the beginning they show like baby Benji, and baby Benji sees his parents and all. I mean, his mom and his siblings taken away by the pound, and baby Benji goes running across the street. That is cute and sad, but yeah, that would be my favorite scene. That was nice. And then the final movie, the eighth one, Three-Headed Shark Attack. Wow. What a beautiful movie. Oscar nominated. I think the only movie from this list which deserves an award of its own. Honestly, amazing. Like, I mean, of all the notes I've written here, like, you can see, like, the only two things I've written for this movie is what the actual fuck and what am I doing with my life. I don't know. It's there on YouTube in case you want. The whole movie is there on YouTube for free. Like 1.5 hours. Go knock yourself out. Like literally knock yourself out. I don't know. It's a movie which deals with mutation due to pollution. Okay, they have some environmental message in it, which is completely lost because of acting, which is worse than what you see in porn videos. And they have Danny Trejo in it. Danny Trejo is the Mexican guy. He's actually pretty well known. He's there in the latest Far Cry game, and he's done some other movies as well. It's okay. I don't know why he did this. He could have gotten better movies. I don't know. And for some reason, they have Rob Van Dam. The Rob Van Dam, the wrestler, the WWF wrestler. Why? I don't know. I honestly don't, like, there are many questions. You go through a lot of emotions. Like, Rob Van Dam's, he has an extended cameo, which is the shittiest one in cinematic history. But it's his choice. If he wanted to do it, fine, whatever. You, like I was saying, you go through a lot of emotions while watching this. So, you guys should go check it out yourself. Yeah. So, that's it. So, let me see. I'll go through the rest of movies as well. And I'll be putting something up on my story. So, yeah.